Gaming and musical comedy, yeah, buddy! Hey everybody, and welcome to a tutorial on which is better for you in WWE Supercard. The Money in the Bank to progress, or is it the fusions? Alright, first off, I have broken down the amount of time that it would take to do Money in the Bank stuff based on a certain amount of playing each day, as well as break down the amount of time that it would take for each fusion. You see all of these rewards. Now, this is assuming that you have played for a while and you are probably in Survivor or above tier, because this is the 5th part of the tutorial series. And if you've been playing every day and logging in, you've gotten multiple hardened cards by now, and you're definitely above Survivor tier. But you see all these points and all that good stuff. And we maxed out at 19,200 for a ultimate male and 22,800 for an ultimate female. Here are the breakdowns for what you need to be aware of as far as Money in the Bank and Fusion. Over here, we've got ultimate fusions take 6 days, elites are 5, hardens 4, SummerSlam 3, WrestleMania 2, Survivor 1, Legendary 12 hours, Epic 8 hours, Ultra Rare 4, Super Rare 2, Rare 1, and Uncommon 15 minutes and 5 minutes. The problem with fusions is you need to have a certain amount of points and stuff. So like an Ultimate Fusion will not just cost you the Elite Fusion before it, but it will take probably 3 Ultimate cards together in addition to that. So you do lose some card-based stuff on that, all right? Now over here, some people do not get all gold cases, briefcases, in their Money in the Bank. So I broke it down into 2 ways. Like if you get a perfect score on 5 times 3 for the silver cases, you're going to get 30 points per each Money in the Bank thing. BPD stands for bouts per day and how many bouts that you play per day, right? I capped it at 18 simply because I'm not factoring in extra bouts that you may purchase, or and I'm also factoring in the times that you have to sleep, because sleeping is good and you need to sleep or else you will die, okay? And over here, basically 3 bouts per day, 90 points, 9 bouts per day, 270, 15 bouts per day, 450, 18, 540, okay? That is a lot of days still when we talk about points. And over here, 40 points if you are able to get anything above Survivor tier or better. Your cards all in Survivor tier should have the ability to have gold cases the whole way. At least that's how it used to be. I know that for the longest time I was running a WrestleMania deck and then a Survivor deck. I'm sorry, a SummerSlam deck for the longest time. And 3 bouts, 120 points, 9 bouts, 360, 15, 600, and 18, 720. Now that's not accounting free bouts and other stuff. So here's the math, folks, and this is what you got to think about, all right? So from the Money in the Bank to the Ultimate card, you need 19,200 points. Now, at 30 points, at 15 bouts a day, that's 450 points. That's 42.6. That's 43 days minimum. Okay? The cycles are less than that. I think cycles are like 38, 39 days. All right? Now, for Money in the Bank to the Ultimate card at 40 points a day, 15 bouts a day, that's 600 points a day, 32 days. Now, to the female card, it's even worse. All right, 30 points, that's 51 days. That's a month and more than a month and a half. That's almost 2 full months. And at 40 points and 15 bouts a day, 600, that's 38 bouts. Okay? So, wow, that just jumped again. I did not do that. So, what about if we had all the fusions? Now, the fusions, the only problem with this is, well, the good part is it's passive. Like, Money in the Bank is active. You have to play, you have to grind, you have to do this. Fusion is much more passive, but in order to do it, you have to sacrifice more cards. But if you are on a team or are playing every day and logging in, you get a lot of these rewards. If you're playing active in Money in the Bank, I'm sorry, not Money in the Bank, King of the Ring events and or Ring Domination. And if you're playing active in events, there's no better method than fusion, because you can go from a common fusion all the way to an ultimate fusion in 22 days, 3 hours, and 20 minutes. That's the minimum, which would probably be 25 days. Now, you could spend a whole lot of time playing the Money in the Bank, where you could be instead playing, grinding for energies for your King of the Rings, or playing the ring nominations, or your team events, all team events, team ring nominations, team road to glory. You can get a lot of those basic cards that will help you do your fusions much better. And it's just, the math is just way better. Yes, you have to spend like 3 for 1 to get to the higher levels, but think about it. In 22 days to get to the ultimate fusion, that is by far a better deal than any of these other two, okay? By far. I mean, I could spend, to get one ultimate card, I could get 32 days worth, okay? And have to play all that time, okay? 15 bouts per day, that's a lot, because you have the timing of the bouts. Now, it doesn't take a long time to play the bouts, but you have to come back every 3 hours or so when your bouts are full, and, and all that sort of stuff. So I recommend, if you are trying to get higher level in this game, the easiest, fastest way possible, the best way to do it is fusion, and being active in your events, and all of the team stuff. That is just a simple math broken down for you. And, I don't recommend Money in the Bank unless you are into those cards. It's fun to a point, but all it takes is one bout that you don't get a perfect score, or if you lose, it just throws out the math and you have to even play more. All right, whereas fusion, you set it and forget it, like those commercials for the rotisserie chicken, okay? You just relax, you go on, in a day or two, you get a better card. Yes, it costs more cards, but if you're playing every day, you're going to be getting another login bonus. You're going to be getting another bunch of team cards. You're going to be getting a couple of cards from your money, your Road to Glory, your King of the Ring, all that stuff. I mean, let's just look at this. For this in the Ultimate King of the Ring, if I don't even qualify, I'm still getting a Harden card and a SummerSlam card. Okay, that is enough right there for a SummerSlam fusion, pretty much. Okay, and these take 2 days and a little bit, and that's if I didn't even qualify. Okay, everything else even better. And by the time you get up to those, you could just start over from the beginning. If you are starting to run out of cards, start over from the beginning and get a base of like 5 or 6 hardened cards, because those hardened cards and those hardened pros will be better than the Money in the Bank hardened cards by far. All right, I wouldn't recommend doing anything other than Ultimate. I don't recommend proing anything in these smaller tiers until you get to Ultimate, simply because eventually you're going to have to sacrifice it, and that's, however much time, let's say it's an elite card, that's 16 days that you took to get that second elite card that you are throwing away to get another ultimate. But these are my opinions. This is the math. This is a tutorial. And for those of you that are expecting the regular episode, that is going to happen later today. But that's it. I wanted to share with you what's better, Money in the Bank or Fusion, for your long-term banging a buck. And for right now, that's what we got. So anyways, thank you for watching, and please like this video if you like this video. All right, bye. Click here to subscribe. Thank you if you already did.